Yeah. All right. There was a study done back in like 2018.
Fuck these studies.
Yeah. Well,
the studies are not us. What?
I want to hear the study. I'm kind of curious.
Studies help explain generalities, which accounts for a large portion of people.
Okay, explain your study.
Yeah. So stupid. So go back to what I was saying.
It's the patronizing attitude for me,
right? This is so embarrassing.
What's so embarrassing?
I don't know. You guys making us look stupid.
Yeah.
No, they're not making us. No, baby. They're not making us look stupid at all. They're just just talking to us like children.
Yeah.
And that's where it's a problem. Like you saying,
like,
for
so
example,
we have
what
statistics.
You just said. Yeah.
So like this.
Well, refute our argument then.
I'm okay. No, I'm
how
okay.
How can we feed your argument when we don't have statistics?
It's not about having statistics.
Yes, it is. Everything you guys have said has been like statistics show.
No, well, here's the thing. If you guys are going to make an argument, you should be able to back up that argument, correct?
But how are we supposed to back up the argument when you guys had homework?
Okay, it's not about homework.
We do the show.
No, you're absolutely right. You guys have time to do that.
It's just about like
statistics.
Understanding the world.
Facts.
And like
you
looking
said
at
that,
things.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
you're proving my point.
You can't be mad at us for being
I'm not
intelligent
mad.
enough to be able to substantiate our points that we give you.
Because
what
you
did
guys
you say
do.
Before? I don't remember. Oh, you said like these girls don't even know what they want. That's like something that you say like a little kid doesn't know what he wants. So
you bring him into a candy store and you tell him
I was literally
candy.
about to tell you, it's statistically proven that women do not know what they're sexually aroused by.
That's fine.
Oh, sexually aroused by? I can tell you.
Yeah.
I want to be slapped in the fucking face.
Okay, that's cool. That's one thing. But the point, the argument was this. Let's make this because.
So we're talking about sex. So let's clarify. We're talking about sex. We're not talking about relationships right now.
Well, they're both intertwined. So what I'm saying is that women are not. They do not know what they're attracted to, and you should not listen to female dating advice. Okay.
I feel like this statistic was made by a man.
And then it was actually done at an independent study in Northwestern University. So they did a study, and I was about to tell it, and then you're like triggered. Well, you treat those like children. It's not that I'm treating you like children. It's just that
I'd like to hear the statistic.
I made a claim, and now I'm substantiating it with statistics.
I'm open to listening. Mm-hmm. For me, I obviously you've noticed I am careful with how I speak. I don't expect that from anybody else. And I'm definitely not triggered, but I will say what bothers me if something bothers me.
Well, okay, that's fine if it bothers you, but facts are facts. Feelings are feelings.
That's fine. And I'm looking forward to hearing what you have to say.
And question, I used to teach kids, and kids get very triggered and emotional and talks over adults. So adults listen.
Can I ask, do you guys think that this is emotional and triggered behavior the way that I'm acting right now?
When you cut them off many, many, many times, it is.
Yeah.
Just listen.
I mean, I was gonna back my claims up. I'm not gonna make a crazy, claim. Women don't know what they want without substantiating it. So
I'm listening. I said a few times I'm listening.
So what they did was, long story short, I'm going to give you guys the cliff notes because it was a very long and complex study. What they did was they took men, women, and homosexual men. They showed them erotic images, and they gave them, they put electrodes on their genitals, and they gave them a finger pointer, okay, to click on the thing.
Sexy.
Yeah. So what they did was the electrodes measured arousal in their genitals, and they were supposed to click on a button if they were aroused by an erotic image they were shown. Okay.
I've heard of this study.
Okay. You have?
Yeah.
Oh!
I know the results of the study.
Okay. All right. Excellent. So then you know exactly where I'm going with this. Yeah. So they showed they asked the men, what do you like? The guy said, well, I like, lesbians and, heterosexual sex. Cool. Show them those erotic images as well as other images like, monkeys banging, homosexual sex, whatever. Guess what? He tapped the button when he was aroused, and the electrodes signified the correlation between the two. Basically, when he clicked it, he also got aroused. So he didn't lie. The homosexual man, what are you turned on by? Well, I like homosexual sex. All right, cool. Show it to him. Show him the image. Clicks the button. Aroused, right? Mm-hmm. Now ask the women, what are you aroused by? Well, not surprisingly enough, all the women said, hey, I'm aroused by politically correct things. Sex, maybe some girls kissing, whatever, right? Nah. Now, when they showed them the images, what the women clicked on and what they were aroused by were two different things. They were aroused by the monkeys banging, the lesbian sex, men walking on the beach with no shirt on, whatever. Basically, a lot of the things they said they were not attracted by, they were actually aroused by when the electrodes read their genitals. And it did not link with what they tapped that they liked. What they tapped that they liked were politically correct things to women, men and women kissing, blah, blah, blah. So it goes to show my point that there's an enormous amount of social pressure on women to be sexually attracted to and or be aroused by things that are socially politically correct so that they don't come off as hoes. Okay?
I also
So when I tell guys don't listen to what women tell you when it comes to what they're attracted to or whatever, there's a reason for it. It's because there's a strong social incentive for women to lie to you about what they're actually aroused by.
But can I add? I think that men are. I won't interrupt you again. I'm sorry. I'll let you talk after this. But I think men are encouraged to explore sexuality more than women are. So maybe that has a correlation.
Yeah.
And now I'm so sorry for interrupting you. Go right ahead.
Yeah, there's social stigma on a woman being open sexually. So they're going to lie and, cover things up and, minimize whatever it may be when it comes to sexuality because they don't want to be looked at as hoes.
Yeah.
Can I
Sure.
add something to this?
Go ahead.
Okay, so you see how you're saying this, and I told you, but you see why are you adding statistics? Because you don't know us. How many times have I said I'm gonna suck someone's dick on this shit? How many times have I said I'm a whore on this shit? How many times have I said, oh yeah, I've had one night stands and I just wanted to go to a guy to fuck?
Mm-hmm.
But it's because I don't give a fuck. Whether you look at me as a whore or not, I know I'm not one type of shit. So it's like, that's where I say like the statistics is like that. You shouldn't compare something to someone.
Yeah, but you see, like, for example, you say that, right? But she didn't say that. So, for example, we say, look at actions over words. Because actions prove a lot, not just what you're saying.
Look, there's a panel of 4 women here.
Yeah.
You're the only one that's come out and said that.
Only one.
So let's like put that in a huge population of women.
Yeah.
So right now we could say, right, 1 in 4 women will be honest about their sexuality. I'll tell you this.
A small number.
It's actually way smaller than that. Way smaller. It's just that 1 in 4. So we teach guys on a balance of probabilities what to expect. What you're saying is the exception should make the rule. No, that's not the way the world works.
So I'm sorry, but so what you're saying, they're going to act a certain way and I'm going to tell them, look, I don't like that. And they're still going to act that same fucking way because they think, oh, she's lying. Like, this is what this person told me to do. Like, they like it when we're assholes. I'm sorry, but I told you exactly what I didn't like. There's no reason for me to lie.
What I am saying is that you're pointing the world around you. What I'm saying is that men need to understand that women are going to be very prone to lying about what they're actually aroused by. The world doesn't revolve around you.
Yes.
Where it's like, well, you're telling me if I tell a guy don't do this and he's going to listen to your dating advice, blah, blah, blah. This isn't about you. This is about facts and statistics on a whole scale. Based on the population. Because unfortunately, even though you're saying, well, I'm open sexually, I've admitted this, I've admitted that, most women aren't like you.
Yeah, they won't do that.
1,000%.
Okay.
I know that.
So if we're going to teach men how to deal with women, should we teach them how to deal with the exceptions to the rule or the
majority?
generalities? Exactly.
Yee! Back with another banger. Greasy gang or don't bang. Woo! There's a lot to say about this, man.
That's a whole Christmas right there. That ain't just a present. That's a whole Christmas right there.
That's ridiculous. Like, I don't know why most women, like her, they talk about the study. They talk about themselves as if they're the study. You feel me? Like, they're trying to say, or really she was trying to say, I'm not like that. I'm not like this. Well, look, you are not the majority of people. We operate off the majority. Even though there might be an exception of some of you out there that will be okay with, your sexuality, most of you aren't. And 9 times out of 10, men operate in the most category when we talk to women. It's rare if we run into the 20%, but we always run into the 80% every day. So as a woman, if you know yourself, then be happy that you do, because most of your species does not.
Yeah, see, and it's again a lot to unpack, but I'm gonna start off with this one. This goes to prove the saying, a lady in the streets, a freak in the sheets. We know that y'all be lying. We don't care.
Easy.
We don't care, because we gonna bring out the truth. We know that we're not worried about that button you click. We worry about them motherfucking them nose on your genital. That's what we worried about. So stop acting. Just stop acting. But this also goes with something else I was talking about a couple of weeks ago. When it seems like when there's something's bothering a man, even if it has nothing to do with that woman, it has something to do with that woman to that woman. Y'all gotta stop being so goddamn selfish, man. Like homeboy said, the world don't revolve around you. This study didn't even involve you. You didn't even know about the study. Now all of a sudden, you are the study.
For real.
I didn't know you was Whitney Houston. I'm every woman. It's all in me. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Obviously, it ain't. Because the intelligence wasn't even there. She had an accurate point, but it wasn't made in the right way.
It was just accurate for herself.
Exactly.
A one-person perspective.
All she had to do is say, I can only speak for myself. And that's when the statistics, because it wasn't saying all women. Because, see, that's one thing about women. Y'all like to generalize. So when you hear something like the statistics say that women da-da-da-da-da, you hear all women da-da-da-da-da.
Yep.
No, you are not every woman. It's not. Stop generalizing other people so you can stop thinking people are generalizing you.
Yep.
I mean, I can go on all day about this one.
For real. Because it's like if there was a stat that came out and made some, racist stat like all black people love fried chicken.
Right.
I've met some black people in my personal life that don't like fried chicken. So that is a false statement if you say all. Right. But if you say majority and you have actual stats to prove that, 80% of black people around America like fried chicken and 20% don't, you can't debunk that. It is what it is.
And see, this is where the generalization actually becomes dangerous at, because that's what pretty much they was doing. And now, like she was saying, oh, so you're telling men that they can go around and talk to women like this, but if I tell them I don't like it, they're not supposed to listen to me. No, that's not what he's saying. What he's saying is that you try you. Yeah. Try her, and more than likely, you would succeed.
Yeah.
Now, if you one of the ones that be like, hey, no, I'm not like that, then he needs to revamp his game. So, gentlemen, revamp your game. Yep. Even if you think she's lying, even if you have every inkling that she's lying, still revamp the game. Don't go at her the same way, because that's just annoying.
And most of the time, if she does tell you she don't like that, it's probably because she don't like you.
Right.
It's a very, very small portion of fact that she was saying. If she was 100% right that she really didn't like it.
Yeah.
Because if she did like you 100%, she'll probably go for it even though she don't like it.
Right. Look, that's where it says that what one man's sexual harassment is another man's marriage proposal.
Yep.
It just depends on you. You could deliver it the same way. You could deliver it the same way. But guess what? It's you, homie.
Yeah.
Something about you. Not to say that there's something wrong with you. She wasn't for you. Go try that with the next chick.
And we can use us as an example. Us two right here. If we was to try and holler at that one girl we just reacted to said that she'll only date somebody who got 500K.
Right.
If we was to talk to her, she'll probably shut us down. Right? Chris Brown come up. He got a great chance. She probably gonna say yes or something.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Joe down the block will get her. Joe that needs a home. He needs a place to stay at. Because she seems
slick
like
with the
real
mouth
type. Be like, as long as he a bad guy, as long as he's a bad boy, he ain't gotta make $500,000 because I know he'll pump that pussy clean. Y'all, you don't think I know y'all like that shit. I was that motherfucking bad guy. Shit, I'm not stupid. I was a broke ass bad guy at that. Not all the time. I wasn't broke all the time. But when I was broke, it was easier to get pussy than it was to find a place to stay. Now, let that sink in your head. Y'all were easier than a goddamn rental, than a fucking Salvation Army to get into.
Yep, and I guarantee you there's going to be some type of female watching this video talking about, I'm not like that. I'm not like that.
Like the other chick that was in the video who we just proved wrong. Come on now.
Exactly.
How are we going to get through to y'all?
We're not talking about all of you. It's some. Most.
I feel like the little African dude. Like.
Exactly. What? Come on now.
You're never going to make your point because of the simple fact that you are selfish.
Yep. So look, Myron, you know what I'm saying? He strikes again, man. Yeah, I mean,
he did.
Shoot,
I ain't gonna lie. Well, because I also feel like you can't tell somebody who they are, they can only tell you who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Which in that study, that's what those women were doing.
Right.
They were telling on themselves. They were telling us that not only are they freaky deeks, but they're also liars. You know what I'm saying? So for him to say that the statistics have to be like he did say one thing, that the exception can't be the rule.
Right, that's
but
true.
At the same time, though, the rule can't be followed all the time.
Yeah,
Rules
no.
are meant to be broken.
If you run into the exception, then that's you. You know what I'm saying? You're not everybody though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not gonna run to the exception.
The fucked up part about it, the exception is most of the time she's lonely because motherfuckers are used to dealing with the travesty that is these makeup wearing whores.
Yep.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Women. Anyways.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Byron did his thing. He did his thing on that one.
Yeah. He strikes again. Can't really say nothing to him but agree with him on this one. So y'all know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll be back with some more fire and heat. You know what I'm saying? Greasy gang or don't bang.
Yeah.
When the time comes, all my niggas gon' stand beside me. Even if they wrong, I'm riding. I ain't gon' that shit, I'm sliding. Gotta keep my head above the clouds, yeah.